Ever wondered what secretly screams genius about someone before they even speak? I'm talking about those subtle tells that make you think, damn, this person's brilliant. Not the obvious stuff like fancy degrees or name-dropping complex theories, but real behavioral patterns that actual high IQ individuals can't help but display. I've spent years observing genuinely intelligent people in action, and patterns emerged. 7 unmistakable traits that separate the truly sharp minds from the rest. First up, they ask questions that make everyone else go, huh, never thought of that. While most people accept information at face value, these folks dig deeper immediately. I remember this colleague who'd derail entire presentations with one simple question. Not to be difficult, but because their brain automatically spots logical gaps. They'll hear a statement and instantly think, but what if the opposite were true? This drives some people crazy, but it's pure intellectual curiosity in action. Second trait, they change their minds publicly without shame or ego bruising. Most of us hate admitting we were wrong, even when evidence slaps us. But high IQ individuals? They actually get excited about being proven incorrect. I watched a genius friend completely flip his position mid-debate once. Someone presented new data, he processed it instantly, then said, "You're absolutely right." No defensiveness, no face-saving, just pure intellectual honesty at work. Third sign, they're comfortable saying, "I don't know," without adding BS explanations. Average people feel compelled to fake knowledge they don't actually possess. Smart people recognize the boundaries of their understanding and admit them freely. They understand that intellectual integrity beats appearing knowledgeable every single time. Fourth trait gets really interesting. They connect seemingly unrelated concepts effortlessly. Their conversations jump from quantum physics to cooking to philosophy naturally. Not random word salad, but genuine pattern recognition across different domains. I know someone who explained startup strategy using beekeeping principles perfectly. These mental bridges reveal how their brains process information differently than ours. Fifth characteristic, they rarely interrupt others during conversations, ever. While most of us mentally prepare our responses, they actually listen completely. They understand that interrupting means missing potentially valuable information or perspectives. This patience comes from confidence. They trust their ability to respond thoughtfully afterward. Sixth trait absolutely fascinated me when I first noticed it consistently. They remember obscure details from conversations that happened months or years ago. Not just the main points, but weird tangential comments that seemed unimportant. They'll reference something you mentioned casually ages ago, shocking you completely. This happens because they process information at multiple levels simultaneously while listening. Seventh and final sign, they're genuinely curious about ordinary people's perspectives. No condescension, no intellectual superiority complex, just authentic interest in different viewpoints. They ask taxi drivers about traffic patterns, servers about restaurant dynamics naturally. Smart people recognize that intelligence appears in countless forms across all backgrounds. They understand everyone has expertise in their own life experiences worth exploring. The waiter knows customer psychology, the janitor understands building maintenance intricacies. Here's the thing. These traits aren't about showing off intelligence publicly. They're natural byproducts of how genuinely intelligent minds actually operate daily. High IQ individuals display these behaviors unconsciously, without deliberate performance or posturing. They can't help asking deeper questions because their brains automatically seek understanding. They change positions easily because they prioritize truth over ego satisfaction. They admit ignorance because they distinguish between knowing and pretending confidently. They connect concepts because their minds naturally seek patterns across different domains. They listen fully because they value understanding others more than impressing anyone. They remember details because everything receives their complete, focused mental attention. They appreciate everyone's expertise because intelligence comes in infinite, unexpected forms everywhere. So next time you meet someone displaying these patterns, pay attention. You're probably in the presence of someone whose mind works fundamentally differently. And honestly, that's pretty damn fascinating to witness in real life.